A fortnight story. It was just a normal day, sitting in the battle bus thinking of places to land. The bus honks, I jump out, falling so fast I get a thrill about 38 meters from the ground. I deploy my glider. I saw where I was going to land. There was a guy I saw. I was still gliding. I had no weapons. I was going to get shot for sure. Then he died. I was so relieved. Then I dropped in a dusty divot. I collected amazing stuff. Get this! My first gun was a legendary sniper. After a long day of fighting, I was the last one standing. I could do a dance and say Victory Royale. Days, weeks, months passed. I was getting bored of the same thing every day. I wouldn't be telling the truth if I said I won every time, because I didn't. Every fight was different, but the same. As I left the battle bus, I headed for Dusty Divot. Then the same thing happened, but to a different guy. I knew what it felt like to almost die. I saved him, and he was highly grateful. And he gave me a gun. I was very grateful. I waved goodbye to him, but he looked back. I looked back and realized this is what I needed. Not a win, not a gun, but a friend. I went back to him. He was filled with excitement. I was too. We each did a little dance. Weeks passed. We were having the best days of our life. He was the missing part of my life. We filled each other in. Then one day, me and him were falling in Tomato Town, and before I knew it, the circle was only 5 meters in wide. We lived to the very end. The last guy was standing. With the pull of a trigger, he was down. I jumped up and down and said, "Did you?" But I was devastated to see that my partner was gone. The only things left were his guns. I left crying, knowing I would never see him again. Months passed with no friends. Just when I started to get on my feet, I dropped in a dusty divot. I saw a loot llama and ran to it. But when I got there, I saw another person standing with me. He must have saw the loot llama, too. Both of us had no guns. It didn't take long to find out he was my lost friend. 3 months later. No, we did not lose each other again, because we made a way to always find each other. We always meet in Tomato Town. I will meet him, and we will live happily ever after. The end.